up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5. This episode came out today and stars Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. Now before we start with this, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can know every video, and let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So the opening recap of the previous episode, I thought it was good. It gives all the information of the previous episode in the beginning of this episode so that you actually understand what happens throughout this entire episode. The opening sequence, I thought it was a good opening sequence. I thought it was a great return for Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. And there is a return sequence, but in a flashback for Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. I thought it was a good mini flashback that they included in the beginning of this episode. There's also the great return of the fake Jedi played by Kumail Nanjiani. He's great in this episode once again. I really liked him in one of the previous episodes. He returns in this episode, and I thought he was great. There's an awesome hyperspace sequence with Darth Vader and the third sister. Great sequence. Hyperspace looks awesome. There are also some awesome flashbacks with Obi-Wan and Anakin training, sort of like a lightsaber duel, but a training lightsaber duel, and I thought it was great. It's different, of course, from Anakin versus Obi-Wan from Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. It's different because it's a training sequence, but it still shows that Anakin still has that ferocious nature to him. Every single time he's attacking Obi-Wan, I guess you can say fake attacking Obi-Wan during their training sequence. There's also a great reveal of the third sister that she was a youngling when Anakin killed all of them. She survived, and I think it works, but it's sort of odd why they had to do that. But I guess it worked enough that it serviced the story. There's also a great scene where the third sister and stormtroopers fight the rebels. There's an entire huge fight sequence with the third sister and the stormtroopers. Stormtroopers shooting at the rebels, third sister using the Force and her lightsaber. Great sequence. There's also a good enough sacrifice of Tala. Tala does sacrifice herself in this episode. I thought it was good enough. I cared about her character just because Obi-Wan cared about her character. She's killed by stormtroopers. She's just shot, and that's it. I think it was a good enough sequence for that character because while I did care about her a little bit, it wasn't enough for me to say that probably Darth Vader should have killed her off. It was a good enough death. There's an awesome sequence with the third sister who's just spinning with her spinning double-bladed lightsaber. Yes, spinning double-bladed lightsaber, and she fights Darth Vader, who uses the Force and his lightsaber. Darth Vader does kill the third sister by the end of the fight. He stabs the third sister and almost kills her to the point where it looks like she's dead, but she's not dead. There's also a great reveal of the Grand Inquisitor still being alive. So the Grand Inquisitor who was killed off by the third sister, well, supposedly killed off by the third sister, is still alive. Of course he wasn't going to die because it's the Grand Inquisitor. They need it for their Easter eggs and the references to the TV show, which I thought was fine. Him still being alive was okay. He doesn't look the best in terms of the live action form. I think he looks way better in animation, but it is what it is. And the ending sequence, I thought was a great ending sequence. It shows Luke Skywalker as a child sleeping, and I think it works very, very well because, of course, this does tie in to the other episodes like A New Hope. And I think it also ties into Revenge of the Sith, where, of course, Luke and Leia were just born. This is obviously a few years later, and we see Luke. I thought it was a great ending sequence. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this episode. Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 is a fantastic episode and a great continuation of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I highly recommend it. And I'm going to give Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can know if I video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.